Paula here with accompaniments, where it is all about the sides, and today is no different. I'm going to help you pair up your side dishes with your main dishes and help you round out a delicious menu. Today we have one of my all-time favorites, which is macaroni and cheese. Yes, in my house there is never any leftovers. But you saw the title, you saw the thumbnail. I have a special ingredient that's gonna go along with it. Now, of course, with anything, a recipe is always a guide and it's to your liking and to your taste. But I'm telling you, if you try it, it's delicious. Now, I added this special ingredient because it helps with the richness and creaminess of the sauce. Let's get into the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, here are most of the ingredients we need to get started here with the mac and cheese. I have 2 cups of a mild cheddar cheese, and then 1 cup of Parmesan. You can add another cheese here, but I like it. I got paprika, brown mustard, white pepper, and a little bit of turmeric. Now, the turmeric here is totally optional, but I do like it for color. So if you like to try it, then just give it a try. Otherwise, you can leave that one out. Now I'm going to start with some boiling water. Make sure this comes up to a rolling boil. And while that's doing that, I'll get started on the sauce for the mac and cheese. Here I got about a 1/4 cup of butter, about a 1/4 cup of flour as well. And basically, we're going to get started by making the bechamel. So we'll wait on this to get melted and saucy before we go ahead and add the other ingredients. Here, I like to add the spices, so that's the salt going in. Again, the measurements will be listed below. Got that paprika. I like to pull together the spices here so I can look at the color before I add the cheeses. The color of the mac and cheese is important to me on here, so I want to make sure that it's appetizing. So again, I'm just going to keep whisking this around as it's coming up to a bubble. And then as I get all of the spices in here, again, that's my turmeric that I'm adding in here. And see the color that it turns into this nice little orange, kind of yellowish color once we add the cream in. Now that this is all bubbling, I'm going to go ahead and get started on adding my milk here. This is whole milk. Whole milk is a must on this particular recipe for the creaminess. So I'm just going to slowly add this in and give it a whisk. And then I'm going to wait for this to thicken up. Now here I got about a pound of elbow noodles. It is going in. Also, what I didn't picture is that this water is salted. So make sure you salt it before you put your noodles in. So now that that's going, go back to the bechamel sauce. Again, I just keep giving this a whisk because it is milk. I want to make sure it's not burning at the bottom of my pan. But this is what I'm looking for. A thickness to where it coats the back of the spoon. Now I know that I'm ready to add the cheeses in. Right, so here I got the cheddar cheese going in. Gonna add the Parmesan, and then what's coming up is going to be my secret ingredient. I'll give that a stir first because I want this to melt together, be a creamy sauce before we get it in here. There you go. And see that color? That's what I'm looking for, that kind of pale yellow color. All right, now here's my secret ingredients. Now, don't at me, but this is going in. This is a pasteurized cheese product. I use about 1/2 cup. And the reason why I do this is for flavor and it's also for texture. Soul food macaroni and cheese is always creamy, and it's just that American cheese flavor that we love in our macaroni and cheese sometimes. So just give it a try. Otherwise, you can omit it and add another cheese. But I got the cheese sauce going in with the noodles, and these are only cooked for a little bit. Al dente. Don't overcook these because it's still gonna go in the oven to bake a little bit. All right, here I have my buttered casserole dish. This is a 2-quart dish, I believe, that I have the macaroni in. And then I let that sit for a little while to seep in. And then I'm going to go ahead and add another cup or so of cheese on top. And then get this ready to go in the oven. Okay, got this in, going in about 350 until it comes out a little brown on top and nice and bubbly. And there it is, creamy macaroni and cheese that we love. Look at that. That's exactly what we want right there. I hope you enjoy this delicious creamy mac and cheese that's perfect alongside any dish you want to serve it with. Go ahead and like this video and be sure to subscribe for more recipes like this.